The late great Muhammad Ali said, if my mind can conceive it and my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it. If you can't stand the heat, get your butt out the kitchen. Because the same boiling water that softens a potato is the same boiling water that will harden an egg. It's about what you're made of, not your circumstances. See, losers, they visualize the penalties of failure, while winners visualize the rewards of success. What's your mindset like? Are you the type to lose and go crawl in a hole? Are you the type to suffer a setback? Are you the type to suffer a failure and never ever try again? The great Pele said, success is no accident. It's hard work, it's perseverance, it's learning, it's studying, it's sacrifice, and most of all, it's love for what you're doing or what you're learning to do. Do you have the mindset of a champion? Because most people have the will to win, but few people have the will to prepare to win. See, it's the little things done consistently over and over again that prepare you to do the little things that lead to the big wins and the championship brings in the end. Champions, the true champions, never get bored with the fundamentals because they understand that in the key moments, in the clutch moments, it's the fundamentals that will carry them to victory. It's also the heart. It's the determination. It's the will. It's the passion. It's the drive. What drives you? The GOAT, the great Michael Jordan, used to create things. He used to make up stuff that his opponents would do. They never even did it, but he would make it up so he could have a drive, he could have a passion, he could have a reason, he could have a why to go give them every ounce of his being. What drives you? What's your reason? Why do you get up and pursue greatness? If you're pursuing greatness at all, you gotta have the mindset of a champion if you wanna emerge victorious. If you don't give anything, don't expect anything. Success is not coming to you. You must come to it. Why do you think we always say you gotta chase greatness? Most champions, they're not in love with training. They're not in love with all the hard work. But they understand that if they suffer now, if they invest in being the best, the legacy of a champion awaits. If you want to really go deep into the mindset of a champion, you'll understand that champions, they love to win, but they love the hunt, they love the pursuit, and they understand that the greatness of a true champion is measured not always by how many times they won, but how many times they got knocked down, how many times they were counted out, how many times they were left for dead and dug deep. And like a magician, they pulled a rabbit out of their hat and made the impossible possible, made the unbelievable believable, and emerged victorious. A true champion is someone who gets up even when everyone else thinks he can't, even when everyone else thinks she can't. When you have the mindset of a champion, you wake up and say to yourself, this is a great day to win. Your haters pray for you to fail, but they don't realize you succeed because you got back up when you fail. You succeed because you learn from each and every mistake. You learn from each and every one of life's lessons. You go into the battle, you go into the competition with the mindset of, I either win or I learn. Losing is never an option, because in every failure, in every setback, in every defeat, or should I say, in every so-called failure, every so-called setback, every so-called defeat, there was a lesson to learn. My question for you is, life is teaching, but are you absorbing? Are you retaining the lessons to be learned? There's a reason why winners win, because they understand that you must go through the process, and part of the process is hardship. Part of the process is bad days. Part of the process is things not going according to plan. But Confucius said, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. What's your heart like? The legendary R&B group New Edition says, can you stand the rain? But I say, can you stand the pain? Cause if you can't stand the heat, get your butt out the kitchen. Cause sometimes you have to get knocked down, lower than you've ever been, to stand back up taller than you ever have before. And that's the mindset of the greats. That's the mindset of the champions. That's the mindset of the winners. You have to want to be successful with every fiber of your being, with every bone in your body. Because on that journey to greatness, your bones will break. But guess what? They will heal. They will mend. And if you're mentally strong enough, and if you're mentally tough enough, you will come back stronger than ever. I need you to have a will. I need you to have a passion. I need you to have a desire to stand tall in the face of it all. I love it when the legendary motivational speaker Les Brown said, if you fall down, I hope you land on your back. Because if you can look up, you can get up. And that's a fact. It's not if, it's not when, it's not whether you'll ever get knocked down. It's whether you'll get back up. Those who become legendary expect to fall down. They even expect to get kicked and hit and pushed and punched when they're down. But their inner drive, their inner will pushes them to dig deep, to grab a hold of whatever they need to grab hold of, and pick themselves back up, and keep fighting, and keep swinging, and keep grinding, and keep climbing, until they claim victory. Get your butt back up. This is a great day to win.